Actually, 2009, we built a couple of, actually called it the 2951 because I used our 951 platform. We built a couple of those and had a good time with it back then. And actually everyone who rode the bike was like amazed after they got off of it. The problem was back in 2009 there wasn't the supportive, like the tires and forks and wheels. And well, we were able to kind of get by. It wasn't of a caliber to be able to run like a full World Cup season, but J.D. Swangen raced a lot of the Pro GRT series here in the U.S. on that bike.
Was that the sole reason that you didn't pursue 29 because of the tires and the components and stuff like that? Or
yeah.
Was there another reason?
No, honestly, I think at the time it was because of the like I said, the selection of tires with the proper tread patterns, casings, compounds, that sort of thing. Yeah, and forks. At the time we were running an upside down fork, so it worked okay. But yeah, it was probably more because the industry wasn't there yet with the supportive things.
Do you find it frustrating the industry is slow sometimes to...
In that case, we were just probably a little bit ahead of the trend and trying to push into new areas. And you know, we had been playing with longer travel 29ers back at the time with our Tracer 2.9, which later became the Carbine 2.9. And so we had already warmed up to where 29ers could go. So there you have it.
What are the difficulties between making a prototype race bike 29 and the kind of whole issue of production? There's a huge conflict there, right?
Well, the thing in the past that's probably kept people from doing it sooner maybe is you always run the risk if you have an inline product that would conflict with something new that you want to get your, you know, do proper testing, get your team out there on it, that sort of thing. And as soon as people see the new bright shiny something new on the horizon, then you know the current inline model, it's like it's all over. And there is definitely some risk in that always, but at the same time we need to be pushing development and trying new things, and so you know sometimes you got to pay the price of that. Now honestly, if I were to look at the Intense Factory Racing program from a pure development stage, it's a perfect platform for this sort of thing. And so there always has to be like a meeting of minds between like sales, marketing, and product development. And you know, sometimes there's some pretty healthy discussions that go on there. And to decide, you know, is this right, the timing and whatever. But in the end, when I'm really excited about something and feel like I'm on a good direction or something, usually it's the product that comes first in my mind and where we go with it. So, you know, we're pursuing this. I think that there'll be some haters at first, of course, you know, but if guys start winning, if our riders feel more confident and consistent on the bike, that's what's important. And we'll see what happens from there.
I mean, surely racing is ultimately about winning, right?
Yeah, you know, in World Cup and when you're racing against the clock, literally we're looking for hundredths of a second here, you know, which can make quite a few different, you know, places or steps on the podium, that sort of thing. So any little edge is, you know, that's what we're after, those little steps. They don't have to be gigantic steps. But at the same time, if it gives the rider more confidence, he can be more consistent over, you know, averaging over multiples of runs. You know, that's what we're looking for. Now, granted, this is not how you would do a production bike, but it's just for prototyping. It's quick and easy. But to be honest with you, I work more like a sculptor, so it's kind of a freeform, kind of, and then there again, it's just a process for prototyping to get things done quickly.
spend a lot of time in here, Jeff?
Oh, this is the place, right? Where the action happens. Yeah, it's like, you know, kind of like the artist studio is the way I would look at it.